Hi everyone, hope you're doing really well. So today I'm doing a really exciting video because today I'm going to be testing out the new Primark makeup, and I went into a Primark store and I saw their makeup, looked really amazing. So yeah, I just bought a whole full face worth of products from Primark and they're all just like in this box. So yeah guys, if you want to see how these products perform, because they are really inexpensive, I just want to quickly say, if you end up enjoying my video or if you like what you see, then please do not be afraid to subscribe to my channel down below because I do really appreciate it. And also follow me on my social media, Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter at Mr. Harnazari. It'll be on the screen right now. And yeah guys, so let's just get into the products. And in this video I'm going to be using my own brushes and sponges because I already have seen a few videos and I know that Primark, maybe brushes are good, but I just wanted to actually try out the makeup, because if I try the sponges or brushes and if they're not good, that will really affect how the makeup looks, and it might, like, the makeup might be really good but the brush might be bad. So I just want to solely just test out the makeup in this video. If you want another video on like the brushes and stuff, then do let me know. So I got two different primers, and this one is the PS Instagirl Face Perfecting Stick, and it's an invisible balm to prime skin and minimize the appearance of pores, and it just looks like this. It has this much product in here, and it was £2.50, which is actually pretty good. And the next thing I got is the PS Primer Water, which preps skin for makeup application and hydrates and refreshes, and it just looks like this. And this was £2, which I really think is worth it. And I think they're probably trying to do a dupe of the Smashbox Primer Water, because I'm kind of getting those vibes off of this. I'm not gonna lie, I have tried this before, that's why it's like a little bit less product, but I do really like it. So the first thing I'm going to do is just put this on. I'm not going to put it on all over my face, I'm just going to put it on around my T-zone because it does say it minimizes the appearance of pores. So I'm just going to put a little on my chin. So the feeling of this is quite sort of waxy. I don't know if that's a good thing, but yeah, it feels quite waxy. It glides on pretty smooth. And yeah, so I feel like it's actually accentuating my pores because it makes my pores look a little bit shiny. Like, it makes my pores, I don't know, it makes my skin look a little bit shiny, which I feel like actually makes my pores look bigger. But we'll see how this ends up looking. But there were no like instant effects to like any pore minimizing, but it doesn't really feel, it feels a little bit silicone-y. It doesn't make my pores seem instantly sort of minimized, because normally when I use pore minimizing primers and stuff, I can see the effect right away, but with this one I can't really. So now I'm just going to spray my face with the primer water. That is really nice. I actually really like that one. Now all the water just went up my mirror. Yeah, I can tell you I really like this. Made my skin look quite sort of hydrated and moisturized, and it did feel really hydrating. I actually love the smell. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that so far. So there were some foundations which I really wanted to try, but as far as what was on the shelves, there was only 4 shades, and like I wasn't really one particular shade. The one like which was lighter was too light for me, and the other one was too dark, so there was nothing in between for me. So I picked up a BB cream. So this is My Perfect Color BB Cream Complexion Perfector Light, medium coverage, dewy finish, and it has SPF 25, and this one is in the shade Toffee. It was £4 and you get 35ml in here, which is just more than an average foundation. So I don't know if you can tell, but this looks like a pretty good color match. So I thought it's better to get a BB cream that matches me than a foundation that doesn't match me and it ends up looking bad because of the color. So this also had medium coverage, which is kind of a lot of coverage from a BB cream, so let's see. I'm just going to put a little on the back of my hand. I'm going to spray my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge with the primer water because obviously I need to get it damp, so I thought I might as well use the primer water. So I'm just going to put this all over my skin. I think it's a pretty good match considering there's not that many shades. It has quite a thin consistency, nothing too thick, but it's not like really watery, so I just thought I'd point that out. So now I'm just going to blend it out with my sponge. It blends out quite easily, Yeah, it is slightly dewy. I don't know if you can tell. I quite like this so far. Yeah, I quite like this. What do you think? I don't know. From this mirror, I can tell you that I think I will enjoy it. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. It gave my skin quite a nice sort of colour, and it just made it look so much more healthier. As far as coverage, I don't know if you can tell, but I have quite a lot of spots on my forehead. It doesn't cover too much, but I think it's a really, really good base. I would say it's light to medium coverage. It can go a little bit patchy, but that sometimes happens to me in particular. I don't know why. Just like over here and here. Okay, I'm just gonna try and contour a little bit, and I've had this for a while, but I've been using it as a color corrector under my eyes, which actually works. I saw a few people use it as contour, and it's a bit light for contour. There was some darker ones, but I just got the shade. So it's the Instant Fix Concealer Crayon. I think this was £2. So I'm just gonna, as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little bit like too orange for me. I'm just gonna do a couple of lines here. Do some on my chin, and then just draw down on my forehead. I'm just going to do some on the bottom of my nose as well. And taking my sponge again, I'm just going to blend that in. It blends in quite easily. I don't know if it's done much for me because it's literally like some orange sort of concealer. That's why I like to use it, because it's quite orangey for a color corrector under my eyes. I bought this stuff like 2 weeks ago, and I still couldn't get around to do a video because I was just like kind of busy with school and stuff, so I can't believe I'm finally filming it. So I would say that's pretty good. Something necessary? No, but with £2 you can't really go wrong. And don't forget to do the nose. Yeah, I forgot to use this. I should have used this before BB cream, but it's the Primark CC Color Corrector, corrects redness, so this green one, and I'm just going to put it on a few of my spots, and just where I have some redness, and I'm just going to blend it out with my ring finger, because I don't really want to disturb the BB cream application. So yeah, this is pretty good. It doesn't blend out the easiest, but it might be because I put it on top of foundation, BB cream. I don't know how that worked out. I don't know if it corrected anything. I feel like it just made some green marks on my face, but we'll see. Now, time for concealer. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the liquid concealer because basically I went to the Lakeside one and the Lakeside Primark, and I bought everything there, and then I put the concealer, the liquid concealer, in my, I spent so long looking for the shade. I put it in my basket, and then I came home and I don't know how, but it wasn't in there. And it wasn't on the receipt either, so I don't know what happened. Did it fall out of my basket? I don't know. So I just had to pick up one of these. So I went again to Primark, but I had to go to my local one, and I didn't have the liquid one, so I had to get these ones, and it was 90p. So it's a bit cheaper than the liquid ones. Liquid one I think was £2, and this one's in the shade Sand. So I'm not that keen on crayon concealers, but hopefully this will be decent. So there's that much product in there. Not bad, not bad. So wish me luck, because I really don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm just going to try and highlight with it as well. And then let's see how the coverage is. It is really, really creamy. I'll do my under eyes after I blend this out. Yeah, I think it blends out decently. So I don't know how that concealer turned out. I feel like it didn't cover too much. I'm just going to go over it again. I'm going to use the brush this time. It might be different because the sponge does kind of like sheer out products. And then I'm just going to take this Morphe brush. Doesn't have a name. I just like to use this for concealer sometimes. And let's see how this turns out. It's not bad. It's not the best concealer I've ever tried, but for 90p, it's not bad. Now I'm just going to put this concealer under my eyes, and I don't think I'm going to go on like that. I'm just going to take some of my ring finger, because it's a crayon, so I don't think it's going to be that good if I just go straight on with it. So I'm just going to kind of warm up some on my ring finger, and hopefully that will be okay. Kind of place that under my eye. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm just gonna do the other eye. It does require a little bit of work to kind of blend it out. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, right? Okay, I think that's enough for under my eye. I'm just gonna put some on my eyelids because I'm just gonna sort of prime for, you know, eyeshadow. Okay, so now I've completed the concealer. I'm just going to go ahead and put some powder on, and the writings actually kind of come off this. I don't know if you can tell. So I can still kind of see it. It says setting powder. It looks kind of like a banana like powder shade. So we'll see how this turns out. And it's £3 and it's quite a lot compared to the Laura Mercier powder. It's a good thing it comes with like a little cap, so the powder won't go everywhere. So it just opens like that and then the powder's inside. I hate these kind of powder containers though because it gets really messy really quick. I'm just gonna take this Morphe brush and then kind of just dip the brush into the powder if I can. And then just have a little bit of powder in there. It hasn't creased too much because normally my eyes crease a lot. I'm just gonna kind of pat that under my eye. Looking pretty good so far. It's quite finely milled, which obviously is a good thing. And then also over my eyes. Yeah, I like that powder. I'm not sure how the concealer is because I don't really like these kind of concealers, but decent, pretty good. And I'm just gonna take this bigger sort of brush to kind of set the rest of my face. I didn't get like face powder, so I'm just gonna use this powder just to set the rest of my face. A lot of excess just come off. I think I put a bit too much powder on now. Anyway, let's just roll with it. Okay, let's move on to eyeshadow. I'm really excited for this palette. I don't know if you can tell what it looks like exactly right now. It's a Master Eye palette and it has 12 shades and it's £6, so really good. And there was 2 different palette like colours and stuff, and I just picked up this one. It looks like this. I've just swatched a few of them and they're actually really good from the swatches. But obviously swatches aren't always, you know, accurate of what it's going to be like. The Subculture palette, like the swatches are amazing, but eyeshadow, no. So yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm just going to swatch one shade for you. So let's just swatch this brown. As you can see, that's super pigmented. And yeah, sorry for the lighting, but anyway. It is quite a little bit of fallout in this palette, but that's not always a bad thing. It's not too much. Like the Mono Renaissance palette, it's quite comparable to that. From the fallout that I see. I really wish I had a mirror, but obviously it's £6, what do you expect? So the first shade I'm going to take is this transition shade here. A really small amount of kick up and it looks like this. And I'm just going to put that in my crease. Blends out easily. Next I'm just going to take this warmer brown. These 2 browns are quite similar. I'm just going to take the warmer one on the same brush and then just also put that in my crease. That is super pigmented. I'm really surprised. This is actually really good. And also the packaging, they've really like upped their packaging. As you can see, wow, that is pigmented. Okay, so now I'm going to take this pencil sort of brush and I'm going to dip into the dark brown in the corner. And I'm going to put this in my outer V. This is like the most basic look you can get, to be honest. Oh look, pigment. Wow. I was expecting not much, but this is actually really good. Okay, I placed that a bit wrong. And just blend. It blends fairly easily because this is a darker colour, but yeah, quite nice. Okay, so I'm going to take this Morphe brush. It's M135 and I'm just going to, excuse the naked free part that I'm using it for the mirror. I'm just going to take the bone sort of colour at the bottom here and then kind of make like a brow bone highlight thing because I feel like I blended way too far. Okay, so as a base I'm just going to take this pink in the corner on the same brush, really pigmented, and then just kind of tap that on my lid. Wow. It is like really powdery, but in a good way because it blends out really easily and it's quite pigmented. I'm just going to take a mixture of these 2 colours right here and then just kind of put that on my lid as well. These are not too pigmented. I'm just gonna put a bit of that primer spray on it and see how that turns out. Okay, so yeah, much better. By the way guys, sorry if anything looks different. My camera battery finished and I don't have any charge or anything, so I had to put it in charge. That's why I just had to stay at least for like 1 hour, and I'm back now, so hopefully we can still get on with the video. I'm gonna go in a little bit more prime water just to kind of, you know, make my face look all, like, just make it look better. And it's actually a really fine mist, which obviously is really good. So I have this blush. It just says PS blusher, and it was £1.50. This one is in the shade Kahlua, and it looks like this. It's like sort of muted pink color, like slightly brown. So I'm just gonna take my blush brush and then just kind of dip in to the blush, and then just put that on my cheeks. I think that's really pretty. Yeah, I really like this blush. I feel like I might have put a bit too much on, but yeah, I quite like it. It didn't really have a good powder highlighter from what I could see, so I had to get this liquid one, and I know I've put onto a powder, but I forgot. Strobing highlighter cream. This was in the shade Champagne. It was like a more goldish one compared to the other ones, and I think this was £2. I'm just gonna kind of put a little bit on my cheek. That is way too much. Hopefully it blends out okay. And then I'm just gonna sort of pat into the skin. That is pretty nice. It's a little bit hard to blend though. I don't know how that shows up, but it is quite nice. I actually quite like that. It's quite blinding. I quite like that. Now I'm just going to use the brow fixing gel in the shade dark brown. This was the only shade there, and I thought it would probably match me. So this one was £1. I'm excited to see what the brush is like and all that, because obviously I haven't even opened the outer packaging. It looks like this, and then it looks like that. It's quite big compared to what I'm used to, because I'm quite used to the Benefit Gimme Brow. There was a clear brow gel as well, but then I thought a clear brow gel, I can't really like show you how that works that well anyway. So I just got the tinted one because it can either be too tinted, you know, so it look bad. But so far this is going quite good. The brush makes it super easy to kind of comb through the brows. So far all the products have been really quite good. Hey, yeah, I like the brow gel. Okay, I think there's just lips and lashes left. So for mascara, I have the PS Lash Out Mascara. Just looks like this. It says Intense Black Max Volume Mascara. Mega brush coats each lash for dramatic volume. The brush just looks like that. So I'm just going to curl my lashes before, because I always do that. I think the mascara one for me personally is a bit too big. Okay, excuse the piece, I don't know if you can see it, but I think that's pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with this mascara. Quite nice. I really don't have time to put lashes on. These are the Full Look false eyelashes, and I'm just gonna take them off. It comes with glue, but I know I'm not going to use the glue, so I'm just going to use my own glue, because this definitely will not be good. There's no point of using it. I know that these will not be good unless I curl them, so I really recommend you to curl the lashes, which I know sounds a bit weird, but I'll just show you how to do that. Oh my god, the glue is so sticky. Okay, this is the one for the left eye. I'm just going to place it above and then just see what it would look like. It's quite nice. I'm just placing it just so I can get an idea of what it looks like. So literally what I'm going to do is just take the eyelash, and then imagine that this is your lashes, and then just curl the thing. So just take it and then just kind of curl it. I've been doing this a lot with my sort of simple lashes recently. It makes it look so much better. So I'm just gonna curl, and I'm just gonna take the Duo Eyelash Adhesive in Dark Tone and just put this on. Okay, I have to hold this really close, so sorry about that. I'm gonna try and show as much as possible. Okay, I think I like that. That's quite nice. I'm not going to put both on because I'm going somewhere and I don't want to keep on lashes, and I can't really take them off without ruining the looks. So this is what the lash looks like. I have to take it off now because, you know. So lastly, for lips, I have the Get Lippy Matte Collection, and this one is in the shade Cookie Dough, and it was £3. Comes with a lip liner and liquid lipstick, and that's probably be a bit too light for my skin tone, but we're gonna try it anyway. First, I'm just gonna line my lips. This lip liner is incredibly light, which makes me scared because I feel like the lip product will be this light. which is not for me. I feel like it's actually a lot lighter than it looks on the packet. Okay, so let's put it on. Oh my god, that is super light. Like, look at this. And look at that. Anyway, let's just try it. It doesn't particularly match too well with this eyeshadow, but obviously I kind of have to. It's not as smooth as I would expect it to be. The texture is a little bit chalky. Oh my god, this is actually so light. Can you see it? It is a little bit patchy. Sorry guys, this looks so ridiculous. It's just not my colour. Okay guys, so that's the lip colour. It is a little bit patchy. It's still kind of drying down, but literally, it's definitely not my colour either, so literally just don't look at that lipstick. So this was the video. It was pretty good. Most of the stuff, like, I really like the BB cream, I like the primer water, I like the primer stick, but I don't know if it did that much, but it made my face feel smooth. I like the concealer, was decent. I probably wouldn't wear it again though, because I have so many liquid concealers that look so much better in my opinion. But yeah, this lipstick's completely dry now. At least it does not transfer at all from what I can see, maybe a tiny bit. It doesn't feel sticky. It's not that drying, which is good. So yeah guys, the eyeshadow was really amazing. The lashes were really good, the mascara was good, the brow gel I really liked. I really liked the blush. The highlighter was quite nice, but I feel like it's not as smooth looking, it's a little bit patchy, but it was still quite nice, and I feel like I can mix that into my foundation and stuff. Color corrector was a bit hard to blend, but I didn't feel like it really corrected the redness. The powder was really nice. I really like that. I think I've gone over everything. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I look super ridiculous right now, so sorry about that. And yeah guys, thanks for watching. I love you guys so much. Hope you enjoyed. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And yeah guys, if you want more testing out videos, then do let me know. Tell me what brands you want. I can do loads of different brands, so just let me know. And yeah guys, thanks for watching. Bye.